Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Soul Healings with Dana. I hope everybody out there is doing super fantastic. Today we are answering the question, is this worth waiting for? I went ahead and I made 3 piles to choose from. Your timestamps, ways to book with me, ways to donate to the channel are in your description box below. And I always encourage you, if you need to pause the video, please do so. And I will see you at your pile. Hey guys, in pile number 1, so is this worth waiting for? So as I'm tapping into the energy, I'm really gathering that this can go beyond a relationship. This can go beyond a romantic interest, okay? I'm feeling like there could also be some kind of weight on a particular job, some kind of opportunity, okay? Basically what I'm saying is that you're waiting on other opportunities outside of outside of a romantic relationship, okay? I do get the sense though that this does tie into somebody you have been waiting on. They have a lot of decisions and choices to make here, okay? And it's showing up in these 2 energies for me, okay? Now this is going to be somebody who in this current energy, it's very possible that they are keeping their options open. They're not necessarily trying to make a definite decision right now. And it kind of leaves you sitting here in limbo. You're sitting, you're waiting, you're thinking, you're probably at this point overthinking it, which kind of makes sense because in the 4 of air, there is a sense of exhaustion when it comes to it. So you just kind of take a break, take a time out, a moment of pause, you know, and you know, for a lot of this energy, I feel like you guys have been waiting for a really, really long time here. Okay. I feel like it's been maybe 6 to 8 months for a majority of this energy, which is an awful long time to be waiting on someone, an opportunity. And I get it. I get it. It's kind of leaving you feeling uneasy and kind of like on shaky ground. You don't know which way is up, which way is down anymore. Do I just forget about it? Do I not pursue my dreams, my goals, things like this, you know? And I get it. It definitely throws us into our ego. You know, maybe you're talking yourself out of it and you're saying, you know, maybe I'm just not good enough for this, or I'm not good enough for that person, or, you know, it's understandable, and I truly get that. You have to kind of look at this as a way of transformation here, you know. This is you moving through some kind of transformation. Perhaps you're learning more about yourself. Perhaps you are you're definitely tired of the waiting game, but perhaps it is about you making sure that people are meeting your standards. And at this point, I don't feel like people meet your standards, okay? There's no sense of like sitting around and waiting around if somebody is not going to be serious about something, you know? And even if it is an opportunity, I get the word rejection, okay? They're throwing the word rejection in here for me. So for a majority of this energy, you have been seeing your opportunities, you've been checking them out, you've been kind of weighing it out, what's the best way to go, but nothing seems to really fit here, okay? And you've tried in some of this. I'm seeing like job applications in this too, okay? So you've been rejected from certain jobs, things that you've been really wanting to do. But as frustrating as it can get, I really get the sense that you are being pushed into the right direction. So with every door that closes in your face, you are definitely being led into the right decision, into the right direction here. Okay. You have to look at it as a way of the universe kind of protecting you in this kind of energy, because you don't want to be led astray. You don't want to be led down the wrong road. And if the door shuts in your face, it's okay. It's okay. I know it hurts and it's hard to wrap your head around sometimes, but you just kind of have to look at it as, well, that wasn't meant for me and I have to move on. Okay. It's really about following your bliss, doing what you do, and keeping yourself happy, maybe tapping into some hobbies, because they are using the words hobbies with me right now. So some of you guys, perhaps, are trying to turn your hobby into a career here, which is absolutely possible. Some people don't think that it can exist here. However, we're talking about many different areas of life here, relationships, jobs, things like this here. Okay. The only thing that I'm concerned with is that if you are waiting on somebody here, okay, again, I'm feeling the wait has been for a long time. Okay, this has been a long wait. You want to make sure that, and you have to be honest with yourself here. You want to make sure that you're not being lied to. You're not allowing somebody just to tell you what you need to hear, like lead you on, breadcrumbing you, keeping you on a leash, that kind of deal here. Okay. Again, if this is a romantic relationship that you are waiting for it to come through and waiting to kind of blossom and take off here, this person in some ways is avoiding another disaster. Okay. They're avoiding that change. There's a resistance in their change and what they really want here. Okay. Again, they're up against a lot of choices. They have a lot of decisions to make here. Okay. I think in some ways they're just trying to be a little bit more responsible as to how they make a decision in their life. Because normally when we have a tower moment, your entire life falls apart, and I mean, this could be about a job or, relationship, but in this particular energy, I feel like this person is being a little more cautious moving forward into another relationship. Okay. Again, it's just a way of protecting themselves. They're avoiding another disaster from happening again. So I get the sense that they've been through a heck of a lot here, so much here. Okay, so there is time for healing. There is time for, just a more of a cautious approach when it comes to doing anything here. Okay, now for you, if you are seeking like a job opportunity here, because I want to tap back into the employment opportunities here. Okay. Because that's what's being represented to me right now. So let me tap back into this, because I feel like you yourself have had opportunities, choices, and some of these choices can actually become quite overwhelming at times. Okay. And it causes you to kind of watch your head spin right off your shoulders here. Okay. But again, you're waiting, and this is what we're doing in that Four of Air. There's this wait. We're waiting. You're like, what's going on here? And in a sense too, during this waiting time, there is a sense of clarity that comes through here, especially in that Ace of Air. We're talking about that clarity, that rebirth of ideas. It's giving you a chance to kind of take a step back and say, you know what? maybe this isn't what I really want to be doing with my life. Maybe this isn't the person that I really want to have in my life. Okay. So allow this time of pause as a gift from the universe. Okay. A moment for you to kind of really listen to your heart and say to yourself, maybe I'm not really getting anywhere because I'm not truly following my bliss. I'm not really doing what is really going to make me happy here. Okay. So again, I feel like when you're in a place of stagnation, when you're in a place of just kind of sitting and waiting, use that time wisely. Okay. Use that time to kind of really ask yourself what it is that is going to make you happy and follow your bliss. Okay. It is so important that you just do the things that make you happy. Okay. And even if it is a hobby, you're doing something that makes you happy, and you will watch the income. You will watch your money flow to you so effortlessly because you are in a higher vibration here. Okay. So, um, so what, to answer the question, is this worth the wait? I'm going to say an absolute yes. Okay. Not only because the no is in reverse, but this makes me more excited here. Okay. Because messages in a bottle is a card that talks about messages coming through via telephone, email, text messages, DMs, things like this, you guys. So I know the wait, I'm going to say it again, but the wait has been so long. Whether this was somebody that you were seeking for a romantic relationship, a job opportunity, or any other opportunities, I want to encourage you to kind of hang in there, okay? Hang in there, because we have messages that are going to be coming through. Okay. You will be hearing from that job opportunity, that person, that is going to lead to the sun. It's going to make you happy. It is a very successful, positive, of course, fun kind of thing. The ending to this story will be fun. Okay, let's just put it that way. It's gonna bring back some vitality for you too. I think that you know we just kind of give up hope. We give up hope. We're like, no, it's not gonna happen. But hang in there, okay? Hang in there. And really listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. What use this time that wisely. Use it wisely, okay? And maybe start asking you, is this going to really make me happy? Okay. If it's not, then change the game, change your direction, okay? Because it's all about, at the end of the day, when you put your head on a pillow at night, it's all about how happy you are, okay? And just continuing to follow your bliss here, okay? So let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if it has, and I will see you in our next video. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, pile number 2. So is this worth waiting for? This is for me, kind of trailing over from pile number 1. This is going a little bit beyond a romantic relationship. I do feel like there were opportunities for perhaps a new home, a new job, or something like that. It's tangled up into this particular energy. But for the majority of this energy, this is going to be about a relationship, I feel. So right away, I there's a heaviness that comes through with this, you guys. We're talking about, heartbreak, a lot of emotional pain, that sorrow, that grief, kind of feeling. Perhaps you found yourself in a third party situation. You perhaps have uncovered some secrets that that have caused you some kind of pain here, maybe it is that you were looking for a place to move, and things just didn't go as planned, perhaps a job, and that didn't seem to work out. However, a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. There was a lot of sadness, and in a sense, it's caused you to kind of take a step back and reflect as to what has been happening here. And you're wondering, do I even wait on this person? Do I wait on this loan to come through? Do I wait for this company to call me back about this job? A lot of questions going on in your head right now. But it really, when I see the transformation card, if we just had the transformation card out here, I would definitely say, hands down, I mean, it would be the only card that we would need to discuss. But when we see it, it's a card or an energy that talks about, just doing away with the old and starting again. It's really about moving into a new direction. Okay. And with all this heaviness, there's no sense of hanging on to it here. Okay. It's not going to do you any good. And in fact, it's actually blocking you from something that seems a lot better for you. Okay. When you really look at this, this is heaviness, and it is definitely blocking you from something that is so much better for you in your life. It's really clear if this is about a relationship and this person has hurt you in some kind of way, and you're kind of wondering, well, if they're going to come back around, do I sit here and wait for them? At the end of the day, it is up to you as to what you want to do. But in this particular spread, we're talking about getting rid of the old. We're just really, basically, this is what we're doing. We're talking about getting rid of it because you don't want to block yourself from something that's so much better for you, something that's going to be a lot more happier for you. And that Four of Waters, the universe is basically saying to you, I'm showing you a better way. I'm showing you a different path. I don't want you to miss out on the opportunities. I kind of need you to take a step back, see the bigger picture of what is happening here, okay? You don't deserve to be treated a certain way if you have been mistreated. If you were cheated on or you discovered some secrets, you definitely don't deserve to have that happen to you, especially when you're stepping into a relationship with a honest heart, very optimistic about it, and you're coming from a place of true love versus a person that is just coming at it from like a player's perspective. I'm just gonna play the game. It does happen a lot where we go into a relationship thinking that this is the one, but the whole time we're being manipulated, we're being used, we're taking advantage of, things like that. And yeah, it does bring on a lot of heartache and pain, but what that really comes down to is how you love yourself, how you respect yourself, and being honest with yourself here. This is what this No Place Like Home card is talking about, and the self-love card. It's a matter of how you truly love yourself. So you gotta really what am I trying to say? Set your standards high and make sure that people are meeting your standards, because there's no sense in having somebody put you through, that kind of, for lack of better words, that kind of mistreatment. Okay, I'm trying to choose my words very carefully here because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but it is the way we love ourselves, and keeping it real with ourselves. I know if we come from a place of desperation and we're like, this person has to be the one for me. That hands down, like, we kind of fall into that trap of not really seeing what they're really up there, what their true intentions are, things like that. So we kind of miss it. So, if this, what I'm saying to you, if this is resonating with you, okay, and you feel like this person has been doing things behind your back or mistreating you in some way, maybe they have been lying to you or asking you for money or things like that, you kind of have to take a step back and say, is this something that I want to do for the rest of my life with this person? Absolutely not. If they're not serious and they're not coming from a place of pure love, then they probably need to go. Okay. So keep it real with yourself, love yourself, respect yourself. Okay. Staying true to who you are and not, changing any aspect of who you are just to have a relationship. Okay. You have to, remember, don't come from a place of lack. Come from a place of abundance, okay? Because it, you know, you know what I'm saying? You come into a relationship with your heart so wide open, it just gets stabbed. You know what I mean? So be careful. So I digress just a little bit, okay? That was a little bit of energy that came through underneath the main energy here, but overall, here's how I'm feeling about this. Is this worth waiting for? No. Okay. No, because you're gonna walk right back into some more heartache and pain here. Okay. This is gonna affect you in many different aspects of your life. Now, if this was a job opportunity, don't keep beating on the door. Okay. They're not gonna open that door. And again, I was saying this in pile number one. If nobody's opening that door for you after you've pounded on it for what, a year now, it's okay. It's okay. The universe is protecting you from making the same mistakes. Okay, protecting you from anything that can go wrong too. And perhaps, you're banging on the door, I want this opportunity, but maybe you won't be making as much money as you deserve to be making. Okay. Again, this is about self-love, your self-respect. So if you feel like you deserve to be paid more, then it's time to, go to follow the opportunity to that job or that career, as to they're the people that are going to be willing to pay you what you're worth, is what I'm saying, basically. Okay, that's just another way of respecting yourself and knowing your worth here. Okay, it's very, very important. So truth be told, I feel like if you can do away, because we're doing away with old, we're bringing in new. We want to bring in new. Okay, we want to get past this heartache and pain, because here I feel like there's opportunities. Okay, we're talking about opportunities, and I really get the feeling that the minute you can wrap your head around, okay, I just need to let this go, I don't want to miss out on any more opportunities, the right fit here, you will see the pace pick up very quickly here. You will see perhaps a new person coming back around here, okay? Or your phone might start ringing and say, well, here's this opportunity. We would like for you to come work with us. Or the bank is calling and saying, you know what, we're going to approve your loan for this brand new house here, okay? Something along those lines. So stop beating on a door that hasn't opened for a very long time here. Okay, do yourself a favor, stand in your self-worth, your self-love, and just let it go. Okay, so is it worth? No, it's definitely not worth waiting around for. Okay, move on. Just know that you're protected, you're guided, and you're certainly loved by your spirit guides, the universe, and of course the angels, and of course me too. I love you too. So I want to protect you from anything here. Okay, so take some time to heal, wrap your mind around it, really, really listen to yourself, start asking yourself the right kind of questions. Am I doing what's best for me? You know, am I respecting myself? Am I loving myself? You know, ask yourself those kinds of questions here, okay? And of course, are the people that are coming to my life meeting my standards, okay? So let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this. If this has resonated with you, I know it was kind of all over the place, but I think I got it. But make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in our next video. Love you. Bye. What's up, pile number 3? So is this worth waiting for? I actually think it's kind of interesting that we have 2 cards at the top of the spread opening up this reading in regards to an addiction here, okay? So I am going to throw that in there because I feel like it's important and it's playing a role into something that is happening here, okay? Again, guys, I did pull these energies to kind of take a look at every aspect of our life. So it's not just about a relationship, but this could also tie into a working environment, different opportunities, things like this, okay? And I am seeing that there are this can be job related because of all the earth energy that we're dealing with, the pentacle energy here too. However, I'm looking at a lot of deep wounding, a lot of betrayal, loss, and they're also tying in the words co-workers. So some of this energy, besides a relationship energy, you must have been dealing with some kind of co-workers who have jeopardized your position at your job. Maybe they are, in a sense, kind of jealous, but they were kind of bullying you, or they maybe have caused you to lose your job altogether. Something like that is tying into this, okay? So besides that, we're definitely picking up a lot. I'm gonna move this over to the side just a second so you can see what I'm saying here, okay? But we're definitely looking at the dark side, I want to say. A very dark, heavy energy, okay? A lot of betrayal, you know, painful endings, guys, conflict, sadness, but in the end, this does feel like, to me, like this is a cycle that is closing out here, okay? We're closing out. We are really learning something here. We've learned something here, okay? We're learning more about ourselves. We're learning more about the situation. You're not walking away from the situation without a lesson, okay? There's absolutely something to have learned, something that you have gained from this particular situation. Now, for some of you, I feel like you're kind of still in this situation. Perhaps it is a job and you're kind of just hanging on for dear life. Is it worth sticking around for? No, because right now, you know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this is suffocating your happiness, okay? This is really, it's not cool. You're not happy here. You're definitely not happy here. And you can even tie this into a relationship. If you're in the relationship still and you're wondering, is this worth it? And, you know, no, it's not. But there is a chance for you to move on here, okay? This is what I'm feeling. Again, you're learning something in this. And I do feel like you're learning how to, you know, move on with so much more confidence. That's what's coming through here, okay? If you can kind of do a trust fall into the universe is opening up new doors here for you. We're talking about a new financial situation. I'm going to even throw a new relationship in here, but you're definitely looking at, you know, manifesting things. This is all about your abundance and pulling in your abundance here, okay? And with the curveball king, if you've been watching me for a while, I love calling him the curveball king, but this is, you know, that's the king that just knows. He has this knowing of like, I know what direction I want to take my life, and I'm going to do it with so much confidence. I'm going to stick up for myself. I don't have to put up with this kind of nonsense back here. You don't have to put up with this, you know. And with the king knows that there's opportunities, and when the opportunities present themselves, you just take them on, because you just have this confidence within yourself, and definitely knows how to move forward in a successful kind of way. Okay. And I know somewhere in the back of your mind, you're probably overthinking it, you're obsessing over it. There's a sense of stubbornness coming through here, but when you have the King of Earth sitting out here, you know, he's the king that just does things so confidently, you know, and takes the opportunities and runs with them, you know. So I really think that, you know, a part of me wants to say you got to really take a step back and start doing what's best for you. If you find yourself in a position where you can't put up with this with too much longer, you have to find your way out of there. Okay, you have to find your way out. May do what makes you happy here. Okay. I do get the sense that somebody has, I guess in a sense, like, try to dull your light. They try to dim your light here, okay? And part of your light did go out. I think that you've become so tired of like trying to stay so strong and so positive and so optimistic. But I think your spirit guides and of course our angels are just giving you some reassurance in this energy, keeping your hope alive. There are new beginnings ahead here. There are new beginnings ahead. And I get the sense that some people are saying, I don't see the opportunities. Well, if you can't really see the opportunities, you have to start making the opportunities, okay? You have to really kind of just look at things in a perspective. A bird's eye view is basically what I want to say here, because it just gives you a better you have a better viewpoint when you can look at it from a broader perspective, seeing the bigger picture, you know what I'm saying? But the Queen of Water, you know, she's the queen that talks about her self-respect, her self-love. It's the things that we're telling ourselves subconsciously here. She's all about that subconscious mind, but she's also on point when it comes to taking care of herself. She takes care of herself because she has other people that look up to her and look up to she has other people that come to her to help, you know, to get some help from. So, you know, at the end of the day, you really have to fall back into the Queen of Water energy, and you have to start doing what's best for you, you know, listening and connecting to your inner self, listening to your deepest emotions here, you know. And if you feel like sitting around and waiting for this to clear up, is it worth sticking out? You know, some of this I'm gonna say yes, but at the same time, you don't want to hang on to it for another a year or two, because you don't want to miss up on anything coming through, any new beginnings here. Okay, again, doing what's best for you and moving through this energy at a pace that you're comfortable with here. Okay, so there is an opportunity for, you know, a happier way of going about your life. It's going to bring you into a lot more happiness here, okay? And in some of this energy, it's not quite the right time to make any kind of rash decisions, make a move. Again, we're moving in the Earth's energy, which is a lot slower, but we're also taking time to listen to ourselves, to take care of ourselves. And again, again, I feel like for some of you guys, you're just about ready to give up on it. You know, you, do what's best for you here. If you feel like you can't wait around much longer, then don't wait, okay? Again, be that queen of water. Listen to your emotions. Your emotions are telling you something, okay? There is a chance for an apology to come through. Maybe the apology will make this all correct here. But again, you're not walking away from the situation, you know, you know, with nothing. You've learned a lot from this particular situation. Again, you know, if there's an apology and a chance to forgive each other, it can really turn out into something much better. Again, if you don't feel that way, then listen to yourself and move on in a way that you feel like you feel comfortable with, okay? Again, I want to encourage, I love to encourage people to really listen to themselves, okay? All right, guys. So remember to stand in your power, okay? Don't give your power away on this. You know, take care of yourself. And really listen to yourself here. Really listen to yourself, okay? So if this is making sense to you, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.